Welcome to the Big Movie Mouth Off, sponsored by Dr. Volt's Comic Connection. I'm Jeff Weiss with the Deseret News.
And I'm Jimmy Martin with Slug Magazine.
We're here today at Groovy Cinema Pub to review more movies. Next movie is The Expendables, Sylvester Stallone's action movie to end all action movies. Basically, he collected every action star he could think of. Bruce Willis, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jet Li, Dolph Lundgren. Everybody's in this film. It's your basic mercenaries gone good tale, and I have to admit, I enjoyed it.
You know what? I liked it to a point. Now, what Stallone's done here is basically made an Avengers movie with 80s, 90s, and current action superstars, which is great. You know, that's fine.
They are the world's greatest mercenaries. The only life they've ever known is war. The only loyalty they've ever had is to each other.
I don't need, for this kind of film, I don't want an elaborate script. I want things to blow up. I want guns to be shot. I want people to die. That's it. That's all I want. And I had to wait in about a 90 or 100 minute movie, I had to wait about an hour to get into there for the third act, which was fantastic.
Right.
Things blew up. Don't harp on the things that don't matter for this kind of film. I don't need a side story with the daughter who loves her dad in a war-torn country. Who cares? Just blow it up.
Well, and see, you make it sound like there's no action just at the start of the movie, and there is. There's a good action scene that sort of sets up the strife that comes between Dolph Lundgren and the rest of their merry band of mercenaries, and you get somebody shot full on and exploding into a gush of blood, and then you ease your way into what story there is, and I know people are saying that the final third is what's action. I actually think it's about the halfway mark where we get that really good escape from the island sequence with Stallone and Jason Statham, and after that it's all killer, no filler. I guess the touching point now for the number of people who are killed in an action movie is Rambo, and Sly really tried to kill nearly as many people in this film as he did in Rambo.
See, but you talk about getting eased into it. I'm not an old man getting into a bathtub. Just throw me in. So, you know, what are we waiting for? I mean, you say an action sequence, it was a good 3 minutes, and that was it. And then I have to wait? Like, why make me wait?
Yeah. I will grant you that first half, after the opening sequence, does get a little slow. There's a little more padding than I would prefer, but again, once it hits on full stride, you get some really good stuff. And I look forward to a sequel, as strange as it sounds, because
really
I think these guys work well off each other.
Oh.
I think Stallone and Jet Li, I think, surprisingly, Stallone and Jason Statham work well together.
Yeah, like I said, in the third act, they nailed it.
Right.
And so I left walking happy.
Yes.
But it just took a while to get there. It was a long road.
Yeah. Yes. I left ultimately satisfied and telling my buddies, yeah, we need to see that movie together and have sort of our male bonding experience for the month over this. So I actually wound up giving the movie 2.5 stars.
2.5. I give it 2. But we're almost easing into the next level. But you know, when the next sequel comes and they start inviting Steven Seagal and Chuck Norris and Jackie Chan and Jean-Claude Van Damme, it'll be solid.
Yes.